Greetings everyone and welcome to the new year. Recently, my channel reached its 5-year anniversary of sorts. It's been about 5 years since I've been doing my discussion and analysis videos of anime and other things. Technically, I've been on YouTube longer than that, but this is when the Merlin channel officially began, sort of. Well, actually, it would have been sometime last week, but the usual business and holidays put me a little off schedule. That's one thing I will really want to correct this year, is bringing new, great content for you guys more consistently. First though, let's look back at some of the noteworthy events on my channel for the year. This year started off with YouTube drama, in which I called for an end to it, and it's mostly remained quiet, so hopefully my words did help a little. It was also in 2016 that my podcasts, the Merlin Cast, came into prominence. I took a break with them, but they've come back in full force, because they are fun and honestly pretty easy to produce. I also interviewed many fun YouTube personalities early in the year. This included many of my Phantom Group friends. Check out their respective channels, as well as some online critics that I've admired for years, including Channel Awesome alumni Mars Girl and Last Angry Geek, old school geek reviewer Bionic Slime, as well as the voice of Team 4 Star's Goku, Maseko X. It was also the return of X-Files with mixed results. Many great geek franchises boomed with Deadpool, Marvel's Civil War, Doctor Strange, and Star Trek Beyond, and some films with bigger issues like Batman v Superman, Killing Joke, and even Rogue One, in my opinion. Still, there were some great moments in film, like my long nature review of Kubo and the Two Strings. It was a big year for anime as well, with Berserk returning, DB Super on the rise, and My Hero Academia continuing the love of superhero-themed anime started by One Punch Man. Saddest of all, Bleach came to an end. Well, sad for some people anyway. It was also the year of fan donations and Patreon requests. Feel free to become a patron, it is always appreciated. I have made many interesting videos, going through the whole Tarantino film series, which you can view on my website. I also watched many interesting anime series like Aquarion, Psycho Pass, ReZero, and Gintama. I also started doing some riffs on movies, my favorite of which being the sci-fi original film Lavalantula. That was fun. I also started bringing my love of tabletop RPGs to my channel, recording more of our games and even getting some of my YouTube friends into it. I believe Zoro Fanboy is DMing some campaigns now. That's pretty awesome. My hometown, here in the capital of Pennsylvania, has finally gotten its own comic book convention. Although we've had many local ones around the area for years, this one is actually in my town, so it's super convenient. It was small, but there were some really great guests they got, like most of the original Power Rangers and even Goku himself. I got some pretty cool stuff there too. It was also a very creative year, writing many short stories, poems, and essays on my site, experimenting with music, and even completing my first film, Sacrifice. Watch it if you dare. It's interesting, but looking back on it, a good experience. It's hard to believe that I've been doing this consistently for half a decade. When I started this channel, I was in my last year of college, and it was just a means to share my thoughts on things. My mind is always racing with conversations on topics that ranged from the serious, thought-provoking discussions on the nature of reality and human existence, to silly discussions about the nuances of superhero comics and intense debates about plot holes and inconsistencies in other fictional works. In any case, for much of my life, I knew I had much to say, but felt that there was no one who would really care to hear it, or just think that I was just a bizarre young man. Thankfully, this has changed as I've gotten older, but YouTube was really a first real impetus to really share my thoughts on these things in a rather unique way. Putting my knowledge of the study of literature by narrative structure, historical context, and thematic components, my lovely voice, and my intense passion for many geeky things, I've made this channel. My primary videos have been analysis on various anime characters, originally Dragon Ball. Few people were really looking at these characters with a more serious, academic vein. I'm proud to say I was one of the first people on YouTube to do this. I'm glad the show has found more appreciation beyond dismissal at the screaming from power-ups. This channel has branched out to thematic discussions on anime, full series reviews, first impressions, general discussions and retrospectives on arcs, and even a few chapter and episode reviews. I've also begun including discussions on comic book characters, graphic novel reviews, discussion on television and film, and even including my friends in reviews on big franchise films Brad Jones style. Podcasts and vlogs have become a staple as well. My channel really has two modes. There is the more refined Merlin analysis videos, which most of the time have more thought and effort put into them, and pretty much all the other stuff is just me talking. People seem to really like both. I've met some great people on YouTube and forged some good friendships, primarily with people like the Anime Hero, Walking Double O Dead, and all my other YouTube friends from the fandom group, among others. As for the new year and beyond, I really want to get this channel more focused and get back to making more anime-focused videos and including some more of my friends in subsets. My Merlin cast will be recorded with more video than just audio, recorded on Monday nights and released on Tuesdays. I'm also going to continue doing requests by donation. My patrons get full attention and my best work, since the donation is a really nice incentive. I'll be redoing a character analysis of some historical importance to this channel as well. I'll also be looking at female artistic creators, exploring the works of Robert Rodriguez, going through the works of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Beyblade. Those are some recent Patreon requests. Those videos will probably keep me busy for a while. I'll be taking requests based on the polls in my Facebook group. I'll do the most popular one, but if you become a patron, you get whatever video you want each month. Some other things are in the works too. Troll is thinking about doing vlogs ranting on recent comics. Base Zebrix is considering doing Let's Plays, Tiefling is planning on Kamen Rider discussions, and we'll be enhancing our videos of Pathfinder and Let's Plays of classic games as well. Many good possibilities. 2016 had its ups and downs, but overall it was fun and very productive for this channel. I plan for this year and in the rest to follow that we will only work to improve the quality of the videos that we produce. Thanks to all my subscribers for sticking with me. I wouldn't be here without you guys. Here's to 2017. Stay magical. Oh, and let's be honest. The high point of this channel was the review of Crystal Pepsi. #FilmFanatics.